Alright, now I'm in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm at Impact Challenger Hall. I'm coming to the Motor Expo. It's like an auto show of Thailand during the end of the year. Pretty excited, to check out some new cars. It's almost the end of the year and the weather in Bangkok, it's not hot at all. It's cold actually, and I'm kind of loving it. Today I'm using the DJI Osmo Action 6 to film the whole thing. It's got a new 1 by 1.1 inch sensor. It's the biggest among action cameras, which I'm very excited for. And I got this sling right here. It's a tech pouch as well, hybrid design, to put all my DJI stuff in here. Whether it's batteries, mini tripod, and the camera itself, along with my EDC. It is Alpaka Vertex pouch mini. The capacity is around 2.5 liter. Very nice little bag, but fits everything. It's got a lot of pockets and divider. I've been using Alpaka gear for quite a while. They made some amazing bags. You can check them out. I'm gonna put the link to this bag as well in the description. I highly recommend this, to carry your DJI stuff, whether you're using Osmo Action or Pocket 3. Today I'm going to be shooting this Osmo Action 6 indoor, at this event. And also, today I'm using my Mic Mini as an audio source. Connects wirelessly, no need for a receiver. Whether you got a DJI Mic 2, Mic 3 or Mic Mini. Also, you can pair two mics at the same time as well. Very convenient. Alright, looks like we head into the motorcycle area, the motorcycle zone. Yeah, I heard some Japanese, on the mic as well. Now I'm like at the low noise reduction level. Let me try setting it to high. Yeah, now I'm at high noise reduction. How does it sound? And I'm shooting in full auto mode, everything like, full auto, even the white balance, just to give you the idea how this camera performs, in day-to-day situation. This is the new Suzuki, it's called Funks. It's a hybrid. My girlfriend always wanted one of these. I think this is like a lower trim, because if a higher model, this thing is gonna be bigger, the display. This is like the fuel economy, 17.2 kilometers per liter. The lower trim is like non-hybrid, but if you get the medium trim and the high trim, they're both hybrid. It's the top trim of the Funks. Yeah, that's more like it. See, the display at the center is bigger. Top trim, you got paddle shift, 6-speed auto. Everything looks better in here. This car is made in Indonesia and then imported to Thailand. The main headlamp is over here, at the bumper. This is sort of like a daytime running light. This is the price. Yeah, first I'm gonna stop at Toyota. I ended up with Suzuki first, but now Toyota. That's the new Mini crossover, Yaris Cross. Actually, it's not new, They just have a slight changes, like a new front grille, and a new color. Also, the new Toyota Hilux. As you can see right here, in Australia, it's called like just normal Hilux. In Thailand, they call it Hilux Travel. I don't know what travel means. Maybe like travel, If you know what the word travel means, let me know. I have test drive that one, and it was pretty good. Like 2.8 diesel engine, 6-speed auto, which seems a bit outdated. But the gear is pretty good, drive pretty smooth. If you think this new Toyota Hilux is like outdated, 6-speed auto and the same engine, it's also the same chassis as the previous model, but new back and like new front. as I can see here, but the middle is the same. But the truck bed, the back one is like new. Also a new interior, which seems pretty luxury. The steering wheel, I really like it. Interior changed a lot. This is like electronic already. And auto brake hole, there's 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. This is 4x4 model, the top trim. 6-speed auto, but they changed the gear lever. The cabin is the same, but they changed the interior, everything. This thing is smaller than the older model. I got the big sunglasses. It won't fit in here. If you watch my videos regularly, I also drive a Hilux. The older model, same chassis as this one. It's been 10 years and, it's not all new. And the upcoming, Land Cruiser FJ, that one is pretty cute as well. Pretty nice, boxy design. I think it's going to come around March. And I heard many people in the US, they wanted that FJ Cruiser so badly. Maybe, you guys might get it as well. Different lineup, basically for the US. That's Tacoma, Tundra, 4Runner, or, RAV4. While the rest of the world, is quite similar, but not that similar. There's also the EV one as well. I was pretty excited, but now I'm a bit disappointed. As you can see, 12E electric. I'm a bit disappointed at the range. It's only 315 kilometers per one charge. If you use it daily, I think you're gonna get 280, range, which is pretty low for a big truck. Or the Chinese cars, the range is a lot. Those EVs, it's 400, 600. Some, went up to 800, even 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that car is, but we're gonna see the stock ones. This is the top trim Isuzu. It's parked a bit, stiff, but no problem. All right. Yeah, compared to Toyota, the interior of Toyota is nicer, the new one. But this one was launched before Toyota a few years ago, but still looks modern. I like it. And I heard the new ones, they are 8-speed automatic as well. Yeah, so pretty updated, diesel pickup. Yeah, maybe too much truck already. I'm a truck guy. Let me go see one more, Ford. I also like Ford as well. For Ford, they're quite complicated, about their sizes, their model. And they got complicated engines as well. Their engine, their base engine, they're only 2-liter, diesel, which for me it seems small for a truck this size. And they got 2 types of 2-liter engine. They got bi-turbo, the twin turbo one. And they also have 2 V6 engines. There's a V6 diesel, and V6 gasoline. I want to recommend them, to get rid of the 2-liter engines, and replace it with something bigger, maybe 2.3 liters. The 2-liter diesel, bi-turbo, is still available in some model. This is Ranger. It's called Storm Track, as you can see. Yeah, this is 4x4 as well. Yeah, interior looks nice. Yeah, maybe it's not 4x4 because I can find the switch. It's got very good interior, as you can see. Let's go get a look at Ford Ranger Raptor. It's a high-end performance truck of Ford. This is Ford Ranger Raptor. That's 2 engines for you to choose. That's 2-liter diesel. Also the V6 gasoline for this thing. Ground clearance pretty high. Looks a little bit sporty inside, but it's 4x4 off-road. That's 4 auto as well. That's 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. Got pedal shift, for your 10-speed auto. You can shift a lot as you like. I wouldn't recommend that. The gear is a bit sensitive. Yeah, let's go see some Chinese. I'm at Great Wall Motor, next to Ford. And you know, my favorite Chinese car now is going to be the Tank 300, as you can see right here. You know, the cars that I usually like, you know, I usually went for a test drive, you know, almost all of them. If you're here in Thailand and you want to know about, you know, some cars in here, you know, I used to like test drive cars on my channel too. You can check it out. And you know, I really want to go back in, but I need a car to myself. That's 2 engine for the Great Wall Tank 300. This is hybrid, it's HEV. But you know, Thai people here, they usually prefer diesel engine. Maybe it's here, you know. I think this is diesel. Yeah, it's diesel, you know, 4-wheel drive. It's a 2.4 liter diesel. You know, makes sense than Ford. The interior, you know, some of you might like it, but I don't really like it. You know, the steering wheel, it looks like a sedan car. It kind of reminds me of a Dodge Charger as well, you know. And you know, Camaro gear, right? Pretty similar, you know, Chevy Camaro. 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. You got your drive mode here. Nice speed auto. Similar to Mercedes over here. You got a sunroof as well, which is nice. And the interior is pretty good actually. And the price, you know, is usually cheaper than like Japanese cars. And you get full option, full function. All the safety function, you know, adaptive cruise control, blind spot. You know, some people, they like to compare that Great Wall Tank to like Mercedes-Benz G-Class. But I don't think it looks really like G-Class that much. But you know, it's the same boxy SUV, which you know, is kind of grown on me recently. I usually don't like, you know, boxy SUV. But now, I'm loving it. You know, to be honest, I'm not into like European cars that much. I'm more of like Japanese, you know, American. You know, I like American muscles as well. It's like BYD. It's like a Toyota of Chinese, maybe. Or you know, it's like a Tesla Chinese. BYD Atto 3, full EV SUV. It looks nice actually. You know, my best friend, he like drive one of these. Yeah, this is like the new sedan. It's called BYD Seal 5. There's like MG electric truck. MG, you know, origin. It's like a British brand, you know, and you know, Chinese took over it. So now it's Chinese. Honda. You got like a bestseller Honda here. Honda City. It's hybrid. I saw many like women drive this. My bike. You know, same model as mine. Also like Honda HRV. You know, mini SUV. You know, women also love this. Also, you know, the new CRV is like a mid SUV, you know, medium size. When it comes to Honda vehicle in Thailand, I really like that Honda Accord the best. As you can see here, it just looks cool, you know, like the tail light. 2-liter engine with hybrid. Yeah, I drove one of these before. The suspension is pretty good actually. Very minimal interior as well, as you can see. It's a CVT transmission. You know, Honda loves CVT. Very good here. Oh, it's like a panoramic sunroof. You know, most Hondas, they do have a light at the mirror. Nice of them to have it. But for me, I don't really use it. You got a fully electric Honda over here as well. This is like Mitsubishi. You know, some countries, this brand aren't popular anymore. But in Thailand, you know, it's still here. And you know, the sales is okay, but not that huge. It's like Harley Davidson over here as well. Street Glide, this one. You know, I used to like one of these. Road Glide. I can't remember, you know, which Harley I like. That's a fat boy. You know, before I like Harleys because you know I used to watch like a show called Sons of Anarchy. It's like one of the best TV shows I ever watched. Sons of Anarchy, you know, you can try to watch that. And that's a Royal Enfield. You know, I like the model that's called Himalayan. It's right here, I think. Yeah, 500cc. Looks like it changed to digital already. Got some accessories for sale as well. That's like Suzuki. I like, you know, Suzuki Hayabusa. I think I saw it right there. Before, it's like the fastest motorbike in the world. But now I don't think it's the fastest already. But still among one of the fastest. There she is. It's almost a million baht. 900,000 baht. Really pricey actually. It's still not full digital mile. As you can see, it's still analog. This is like another truck, you know. It's like full EV as well. The brand is called Vidara. And the range is like very good as well. Yeah, you know, we'll get to the motorhome like over there, but I just want to check this out first. In Chinese, it's called Xpeng. The range of this thing is like, you know, 590 kilometers. Oh, it's pretty luxury actually. And I think it's pretty good actually. You can press here, you know, to close the door maybe. Right. Very nice too. You got a panoramic sunroof over here. Oh yeah, everything is fully electric. Must be pricey as well. It's pretty wide actually. Very nice to have. Oh, someone just opened the door for me. I'm going to get out and try that car. This is like the top trim, she said. Yeah, it is like a special color as well. That car right there is a beige interior. This thing is white. I'm not very sure I like white color interior. Somehow it might get, you know, dirty easily. Pretty minimalist interior. You got like 2 wireless chargers as well. Still sit here, adjust a little bit. It's like a pretty good like stereo sound system. You know, you got like tire pressure over here. You can check your tire pressure as well. Everything here is good. There's light, of course, Chinese cars. Okay. You got like a small sunroof here, and maybe at the back too. Nice one, nicely done. Yeah, it's like auto lift gate. You know, I kind of love this. You know, I really like the rear. You know, it's so futuristic. Some people maybe don't like this model. Maybe the shape and sizing of these cars is a bit weird for them. But for me, I like it a lot. You know, Xpeng. You know, the brand name Xpeng. Just like Nissan, pretty quiet. But you know, they just recently released their new Nissan X-Trail. That's the new Nissan X-Trail up the stage. And that's a new minivan too over there. Yeah, this minivan seems pretty Japanese. I like it. And there's a new X-Trail. Let's go see some motorhome. There's this big Mercedes and Ford Ranger. The boot is called Carry Boy. It's a famous Thai brand. This thing is 3 million. Yeah, just want to go inside and check it out. My field of view with the Action 6 is like natural wide now. It's gonna prevent distortion at the side. If it's too tight, I might switch to ultra wide. Wow, it's pretty good. That's the table. Yeah. I think this is the bed. Oh, that's a hydraulic. You know, you can like lower this thing down. I want to find a switch where I can lower it. Let's check other thing out. Oh yeah, there's a toilet here. Very nice. Actually, it's quite big in here. Yeah, I think it's good for like 2 person. Outside it looks big, but inside it's quite small, in my opinion. This is like a Ford Ranger truck. I think it's double cab. Yeah, it's double cab, 4 doors. I'm gonna wait to check it out. We went in like this small door, but when you get in, it's pretty wide actually. As you can see, you got a table. I think it's good for 1 people. You can sleep over here comfortably. You know, you can roll this out too. Yeah, that's the table. Yeah, you can sit and do your work here. Yeah, I think it's good. There's like electric here as well. Yeah, you can sleep up here. I think it works well for me if I have one. And you got a portable refrigerator too. But you know, I'm a big dude, a bit hard for me to get off. Yeah, actually not that hard. It's a Toyota Hilux, single cab. Must be pretty big in here. Oh, actually it's pretty good in here. Good for like 2 to 3 people. But for me, 2 is the best. You got cabinets, you know, shelves to put your stuff in here. I can put my clothes in here. I can sleep in here. Yeah. And watch the moon, the stars. And a decent, you know, sofa, desk, which can be slide too. Oh, oh man. I think I misplaced this. Probably I broke it. No. Okay, right. I fix it. Yeah, you can slide it. Good to do your work here. There's a lot of people in this booth. They're pretty excited. This is the toilet. Oh, actually, it's not too small. I can fit in here. Yeah. Take a shower in here, you know. Hang clothes in here as well. There's a bladder here, which I think works pretty good. Shower here. Yeah, I think it's perfect. Yeah, pretty excited. Yeah, keep your like, you know, shower stuff, toilet stuff in here, you know, toiletry. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I want to see inside here. Yeah, it's automatic, 6-speed auto. You know, if you're driving and want to get off the car, you can just climb up there. You know, very convenient. There's another one too. This is a Mitsubishi. Yeah, this one is pretty similar to that. But you know, you got a different layout here. That's probably a toilet. Yeah, but the shower, you got a curtain as well. Over here, I think it's like a toilet. There's a shower zone, and you know, the toilet is here. Yeah, very good shower room here. You know, if you like a lot of toilet space, this might be for you. Yeah, but I think the previous one is a bit wider. This thing just eats up space at the back a lot due to toilet. You still got the fun space here to sleep. And there's a curtain here, you know. Access to the driving area. As you can see, it's Mitsubishi. Automatic. And you know, if you have a motorcycle, you can bring it with you at the back. Very nice. There's still a lot in this expo to cover, but mostly, Chinese cars. There's a lot of Chinese brand in Thailand, mostly EVs as well. And aside from cars, there's also like motorcycle, scooters, and there's also a test drive. A lot of cars to test drive from each brand as well in this expo. If you're interested to try it out, I might test drive some to let you see. Probably that SUV from China, Shirley V23, and you got this dog robot from China as well. People are pretty interested in this thing. I really like it, especially this color. It's pretty cool looking. Lovely green. It's like green leaning to like silver color. Oh, the silver color is nice too over there. It's kind of lovely actually. It's like small, but inside it seems spacious. I'm gonna try it out. So now I'm going for a test drive. As you can see, there's a lot of cars for you to test drive. Even like BMW, Mini Cooper, and of course, Japanese cars, and Chinese as well. This is the one that I'm going to be driving, Cherry V23. I like it, pretty cute. There's like 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. Just to keep in mind, it's fully electric as well, this thing.
ด้านหน้าจะเป็นหลายไปเลยครับด้านหน้าจะเป็นทดสอบอัตราเร่งนะครับ
เก็บเลยนะ
ได้เชิญเลยครับไปเลย
ขอบคุณครับพี่
นี้ทดสอบช่วงล่างนะครับทางขรุขระนะครับค่อยปล่อยไหลเข้าไปก็ได้ครับ
ครับ
เชิญเลยครับ
ปล่อยไหลไปนะI finished my test drive. But I'm overall pretty impressed with this Cherry. It's pretty cute. It was a short test drive. Nothing hardcore, but still, you get the feeling of the car. There's still like some European cars, to check out, like Audi, Mercedes, BMW. You can check them out too if you come here. But if you test drive, you get a free drink coupon as well. You can claim your free drink outside, which I'll go there later. And there's like some, shoes on sale as well, and some sporting goods inside here. It's like, pretty random actually, to find some like shoes, some sport stuff inside here. Kind of random, but I'm in need of a new shirt. But I spent too much money already. Better walk off. Tesla is still a thing here in Thailand as well. This is like new Mazda EV, full electric. I think the range is like about 600. Pretty nice actually, looks pretty modern. This is not for sale yet, They will sell it next year in Thailand. As you can see, the steering wheel is on the left side. Just want to get the hands on the interior as well. As you can see, the front, there's no engine, fully electric, let's check out, the back first. Wow, very nice leather actually. Really spacious as well. So right, there's a panoramic sunroof. Yeah, I really like this color, It's a leather with Alcantara. To get to the front, let's check out the front. Really excited. Got a sporty feeling to it. It's on the left side, as you can see, steering wheel. It's pretty modern for a Mazda. It's full touch screen as well. Yep, pretty modern. Yeah, it's very pretty minimal, yet very pretty luxury as well. I really like the design of the steering wheel. It's pretty dope. It's good to see Mazda up their game with this car. And it's pretty unique too, I like it. I'm outside the expo now with my drinking voucher from the test drive. And it says to get my drink at a cafe called East Cafe. And that's probably it with the car model I was driving. This cafe, a lot of people. Seems pretty popular here. Overall, I really enjoy, this Motor Expo and enjoy shooting with this Osmo Action 6 camera. And I'm gonna do some night moto vlog with this Action 6 later. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please hit like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.